The journey begins at Tollemache Street. Maybe my pronunciation's wrong. Maybe it's Tollemache Street. Who knows? And at the end of Tollemache Street we come to this. The New Brighton Vaults. Hope Street. And on Hope Street we find this. And that. And this has been here since before the pandemic. Don't know what it is, don't know whether it's something to do with BLM, not sure. Small little cottage houses along here. Go for a bomb and a song. Hope Street. A street for the working class. The harbour. Then we find ourselves at the James Atherton, otherwise known as the Three Bell Ends. Across the road we have the Perch Rock. Victoria Road. Looking very, very summery. This is a great place if you like turning left. Banksy and his picture called The Left Stripe of New Brighton. Victoria Fish and Chips. And most of the chips and fish are brought over from the EU. The James Atherton Bars. Right next door to it, the harbour. The celestial seafarer's dream. Bow-legged Beagle. A place renowned for where Hitler used to drink. Whether it's an urban myth, I do not know. But I read it online anyway. The New Brighton Hotel still up and running. The bee getting drunk. Drinking its nectar. And honey, if you don't know, never ever goes off. Ever. There, in the foreground, we see the top of the lighthouse. Then we come to Windsor Street. Way of great relief. The alleyway that brings relief. To an old man in need. Virginia Road. Straight down to the front. Some of the houses here still have balconies for waving your councillors as they go by. Then we find ourselves at the Queen's Royal Hotel. Then we come to the Portofino. A place that is revered by the residents of New Brighton. It's all fun in the sun. New Brighton Harbour. It looks good from here, but from here it doesn't look so good. The herring gull. Beautiful bird of the sea. New Brighton. New Brighton has become New Brighton. There she blows, swimming in the Mersey estuary. Just left on the beach. And in the distance,
Lazy gets.
we see the lighthouse communicating with Asa. Shine on, you crazy diamond. The beauty of New Brighton and all it gives. Fun in the sun. The old tower foundation's still there, look, for the pier. The floral pavilion, where you can go to see Johnny Mathis. Cargill's used to be over there. I don't think it's there anymore. You know what this is? You don't even got any container ships, hardly anymore anyway. This is just a one-off. Liverpool. Welcomes you. Dogs smiling, having fun. While others run away. Here he is, Scamp. Hey. Searching for gold. Fort Perch Rock. That's companion the lighthouse. Asa looks down. This is all that's left of New Brighton Pier. And that is it. Remains of Blackpool Tower. Where the bees sing and the flowers bloom. The carrion crow looking for food. A beautiful example of the UK's carrion crow. And this grassy knoll is the place where New Brighton Tower sat. What's he got? What's he gonna eat? Looks like a worm. Straight down the hatch. Then away from the tower, we find this. We find a set of keys hidden in the copse. The beauty of New Brighton. Up into the unknown. Where we go, no one knows. New Brighton's merry trail. A trail that leads into another dimension, another life, another transition. Another chapter in the life of what can be and what would be, or could be, or may be. Who knows? Who knows? But the steps of Zebedee. Then the unknown becomes the known. And it's back onto dry land, humanity, and all that it brings. The ice cream van. Maggie's promenade. Asa having his tea before bed. Vale Park. Opened by J. Coons, the chairman of the park committee. He was a big cheese in them days. Then we come to a once upon a time story. We find Betty, the sea line. Vale House. Here in Vale Gardens. Squiddling around, looking for scraps that humans have thrown on the floor. They've even left the bath. Then they all come out the woodwork, look. All looking for scraps. The one-legged chicken, an Absi's special, waiting for scraps. The little squirrels, we haven't brought no food to us, look.
Oh.
He wants some nuts. He wants his nuts. I ain't got nothing. I ain't got nothing. I ain't got nothing. Look. Came right up to my hand. Finger looking good. The one-legged pigeon looks on in dismay. No food today, yet he keeps following us. The messenger. The working pigeon. Then we come to a little fairy glen in the park. Fairies everywhere. Even a cathedral. Even the mermaid has a tattoo. And there's the history of this little puggy. Oh, it's Victorian architecture. Beautifully painted. Well looked after by the community. You can see this. Beautiful. There he is, look. Sifting in the pools of New Brighton. Looking for his little bits of krill and Little nutrients. Don't know what kind of ducks they are, but they're a lovely colour. Stripy backs. Related to the lava bird. Liverpool's own duck. Let me spot this. What a beautiful bird. I'm not sure of the name. Tallmarsh Street. Coming to the end of it now. Right to the end. New Brighton. Such a lovely place to visit. Goodbye, New Brighton. Till we visit again.